Take a deep breath in and gently let it out. This is your time, just for you. Make yourself comfortable now. Let your body find a position that feels naturally safe and supported. You've chosen to connect with your unconscious mind, a quiet, gentle meeting within. Of course, you are breathing. Simply keep breathing, while giving your breath a little more attention. Trust your body to keep your balance and hold you steady, even as you relax more and more deeply. When you're ready, allow your eyelids to soften and close, not by force, just because it feels more pleasant that way. If your eyes are already closed, notice how they can feel as if they're closing even deeper. Behind the lids, with every breath, perhaps your chin drifts slightly, your head tilts a little, shoulders loosen, jaw softens. Good. Let your body be like a warm, protective coat, comforting, reassuring, holding you. Today's purpose is simple: to meet your unconscious calmly, safely, clearly. Your unconscious is always here. It keeps your heart beating and guides your breathing even when you don't notice. It supports sleep, digestion, and body temperature. It colors your voice and your expressions. It influences thoughts, actions, and emotions, a fraction of a second before you become aware. So meeting the unconscious is not about going somewhere else. It's about realizing it is here, everywhere within you. Let's begin by noticing what was automatic a moment ago: your breath, the warmth of your skin. Can you sense the temperature of your hand? Perhaps the difference between your face and your chest? Can you sense your heartbeat? Not just know it's there, but feel it. These are doors into the unconscious, things that happen by themselves, now entering awareness. As you notice, they become conscious experiences, even as the processes themselves remain automatic. This is how you begin a friendship with your deeper mind, by becoming aware of what quietly guides you. You might sense tiny movements, like subtle head oscillations, often timed with your heartbeat. They've been there since birth, and now you notice them, gently, curiously, kindly. This gentle noticing is what people call hypnosis, turning inward, meeting yourself with calm attention. At first, the sensations can feel unusual. That's okay. New doesn't mean unsafe. Let the breath guide you, in and out, like waves returning to shore. Sometimes the unconscious creates vivid impressions, as if the seat tilts or space opens behind you. You remain safe. Your body knows exactly how to keep you steady and comfortable. At other times, it can feel like gently falling backward into spaciousness, or floating like a calm, stable parachutist in open sky. Allow those impressions to come and go. They are simply signs that your unconscious is responding. Your unconscious is your wiser, larger you. It is you, and you are safe within yourself. Even if you let go so deeply that you drift or doze, your intention continues the session for you. The conscious mind is just a small part of your whole mind. Let the larger part take good care of you now. If you lose track for a moment, that's fine. You only stepped away from a small portion of awareness. Later, even touching a small piece of the deeper 90% can change your life in meaningful ways. Notice again, breath, warmth, heartbeat, perhaps tiny micro movements in the fingers. And notice something else. When we look directly for tiny involuntary movements, they often grow quiet. The unconscious can be shy, like a small animal at the burrow's edge. Approach with patience and kindness. Invite it to return. Reassure it with your calm curiosity and your gentle breath. Now, choose one arm left or right. Let your attention rest there, softly. No forcing, no straining, just a warm expectation, like waiting for a friend to arrive. Invite that arm to feel a little lighter, as if buoyed by warm, salty water, or lifted by a soft current of air. Perhaps one finger twitches, then another, a gentle easing in the palm. Allow the lightness to spread beneath the hand, between the fingers, as if tiny balloons were attached to each fingertip. If a single finger moves, that is already a clear answer. The unconscious is here, listening, responding. Encourage it kindly, the way you would help a child learn to balance a bicycle. Patient, warm, supportive. There is no race. Your timing is perfect. Your pace is kind. Let the hand float as much or as little as it wishes. Every small movement is meaningful. And as you notice these signs, you deepen this friendship with your unconscious, breath by breath. And now you may notice tiny movements in your body. For example, the gentle sway of your head with every heartbeat. This has always been there, from the very first day of your life. And now you are becoming aware of it, as if meeting yourself more deeply. That is what hypnosis truly is, a gentle journey inward. At first, it may feel unusual, strange sensations you don't know otherwise. I remember once guiding someone while I stayed more awake than they were. Suddenly, it felt as if my chair was pressed upright against the wall. I had the strong impression that I would fall. And so I gripped the arms of my chair tightly, holding on as if I might tumble down. I knew it was only a sensation, and yet it felt so real. That is how curious the unconscious can be, playing with perception. Another time, while someone guided me, I heard no words at all. And suddenly, I felt as though the back of my chair had broken away. I was falling, not to hurt myself, but as if I were flying. Like in skydiving, I opened my arms and floated, It was pleasant, even freeing. My unconscious had responded instantly, even before my conscious mind could register the words. That is how quickly your unconscious works, faster than thought. And so, without effort, I drifted into a vast open space. It was a little frightening at first, then deeply enjoyable. So I repeated it later, asking my unconscious to do the same. And it did, naturally, as if it had always known how. That is what letting go feels like, falling into yourself safely. Some people wonder, what happens if I let go completely? The answer is simple. You meet your deeper self. Your unconscious is your deeper mind, your greater you. And there is nowhere else to go, but safely within. Even if you lose track for a while, your unconscious stays with the purpose you set. The purpose that brought you here, into this gentle practice. So even if you drift or sleep, your unconscious continues the work. That is why auto-hypnosis can be powerful, even when you don't try. Remember, your conscious mind is small, only a fraction of who you are. Less than 10%, and always a step behind. So if you truly let go, you only lose a small part of yourself, while opening to the other 90%, vast and wise. That is how life changes, when you touch more of yourself. Notice now the micro movements in your body. The little twitches, especially in your fingers. They are always there, day and night. And yet now they have grown quiet, as if the unconscious is shy. Like a rabbit at the entrance of its burrow, hiding when someone arrives. But gently, with trust, it peeks out again. Your unconscious is like that, gentle, timid, yet always present. And you can make friends with it, patiently, kindly. Now, perhaps you recall the feeling of a light arm, as if it floats, weightless in the air. Like when your arm drifts in water, or out of a car window in the breeze. We will play with that sensation now. Choose an arm, any arm, and simply place your attention there, without effort, without force.
This was a short preview from one of our guided hypnosis sessions. You can listen to the full session by following the links in the description. If you enjoyed this experience, consider subscribing for more calm and sleep sessions. Take a moment now to relax and allow calm to settle naturally. Be well.